Alright, let's give this attempt number 286,423. So far, no drop frames. Still not quite getting the bit rate that I should, but it's in the green. Just kind of give it a second, make sure that it stays that way. There's other ways that I could attempt to do this stream if this doesn't work, but I'm a little stubborn. I'm trying to make it work how it's supposed to work without having to jump through a bunch of hoops. Alright. Anyway, since you missed the other 5,000 attempts to get this started, I haven't played this game before, so don't let the level 7 fool you. What I did was, I didn't go there. I did actually push a button that was like right here, so I could add my friend's code, and I think that gave me some XP. But anyway, I've seen some people play this. A few of my friends played this game. It looks pretty interesting, and I wanted to give it a shot. I could just record it, upload me dying, but that's not quite as fun as getting to hang out with you guys while I actually die, so stream's not showing up. Come on, YouTube. What are you doing to me? What the heck? It's not... I don't know why it's not showing up listed. Let me see if I can get to it like this. Ah, there it is. It is listed. It's just not showing up in people's feeds. It probably was like, nope, sent this out to people, and you kept closing it. But it is up, so it can be found. Sorry if you didn't get the alert. That was kind of my bad. But anyway, let's give this a shot. I probably should do training versus AI, but I don't think I will. No, I don't think I will. I think I'm just gonna go to normal and get my butt kicked. I'm gonna play first person mode. I did set up my keybinds, but I haven't actually tested them out yet. So same thing with the mouse sensitivity. So all that stuff will very likely be tweaked if I like this game, or if I continue to play it, which I probably will. Then it's pretty much in my mind. I'll probably tweak these settings, but for now, it's fine. Should work. It should. And wish me luck that this isn't too embarrassing. I definitely don't have my controls memorized, but it's a little bit like PUBG or Fortnite. I hate to make that comparison because I haven't even played this yet, and it's probably very not like those games. In fact, that's kind of why I'm playing it, because it's not really quite like those games. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Thankful that we got the stream up and running. Alright, so these are other players. I'll just not pick anything and just start out randomly. Yes, I could definitely use more mouse sensitivity. But like I said, that can happen. no idea if that was a mistake, but I did it. Pick it up. Ooh, this looks pretty. I don't... yes. I think we do want the stock. And I hear somebody. I won't be quiet the whole time, but I am trying to like listen out a little bit. I hear some gunshots off in the distance, some little pops. And me being a noob, I really not sure where that's coming from. But they're getting closer. Didn't I get a... Okay, I got a holoscope. We'll go with that. I'm very tempted to go and change my controls real quick, but I just saw somebody down there. Open it. Do it. Open it. Come on. I'm tempted to shoot back. I really am. Oh, nice. So they're just spraying at the wall until they hit me. What's my bandage button again? There we go. There's somebody on the move. I'm gonna go ahead and alright, I don't want to be a camper. Let's go die. Take higher ground first. Gotta make sure there's nobody up here first. Oh, interesting. Well, that was kind of easy. What did you have? I don't have any 9mm. I don't want that. I don't want that. I will take this. Okay. There. Let me see if I can adjust the sensitivity real quick, because mouse general sensitivity. Bump that up. A little better. Well, I don't hear people shooting at the door anymore. So that's one thing. I am moving my camera to try to hear the sounds. There you go. I'll take that. I shouldn't have done that. But oh well. Just figuring out what some of the buttons do. I guess it already gave me that option to pick what my, Is there somebody up there? Or was that the tree? Not gonna take it. Not gonna take the chance. Interesting. I'll just take some of the ammo. Ooh, flashbang. If I get good at this game, ooh, I'll annoy the crap out of people with those. I love flashes. Would like to get a better scope. Let's go ahead and use this, because there's no point in having it if I'm dead. So, might as well. And, kind of going the right way, it looks like. Seconds. And I'm pretty far from where I need to be. And, for the sake of not being totally dumb, let's just go ahead and make sure all these have ammo in them. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of gunfire where I'm going. Yep, hear it getting louder. Stay with the trees. What's my parachute button again? That did not, that didn't do much for me. That's alright. I might want to think about putting that toggle run on. I'll take it. Not sure what the grenade button is. 10 seconds. I should probably do this. We'll take a flash. I hope I got whatever I picked up equipped. If not, whatever. I'll figure it out. I got sniped in the head and wonder why my helmet didn't help. But I see little icons down there at the bottom, so doesn't look like anybody's been in here. Either that or they already well equipped. Ooh. That was funny. We'll have to remember, do not close doors. I'll take you. But I wanted to see what would happen, and I did. And I'm not just trying to survive, I am trying to figure out where people might be. It's an airdrop. Maybe not the best place to stand. I really wish I could find a scope. Probably have a better helmet. Alright, it's a big wide open space. Not the best place to be. Especially since I'm not, haven't got all the cool mobility stuff figured out quite yet. Ooh, that's far to go. Alright. There were quite a lot of people who dropped around here. I'm guessing most of them are dead. And have a nice spot to shoot at me from. I think I'll try to go up there. I don't need to go up there. But yeah, I don't have to do this just to look. I just look for movement. Just in case someone was curious. Is it worth it to take this? Get it. I get it. Can't breathe. It's a nice little effect. Jump out. hear quite a few that direction. Have to be mindful. Maybe some right even behind me. So it's 5. It appears to swap to my grenades. Really wish I had that scope. It's over there. Okay, attracted enough attention, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and move away from here. Oh, that is not good at all. Still shooting at me. I'm not sure where it's coming from. But they did hit some trees, so... Seems they're over that way. Somewhere. Okay. Of course someone's gotta be behind me, huh? Well, I died. That's pretty fun though. Go ahead and check out how bad I did. Only killed 2. Ah. So close, almost got that 3rd one. That's what I'll tell myself anyway. Seeing as how I had someone shooting at me from behind. But my first kill was a little easy. I have no idea what that person was doing. Shooting at me through the door, wasting all their ammo. It was pretty fun though. It's way better than PUBG. I mean, I don't remember if it was this, trial of the stream, but yeah, I hate to compare, but ooh, PUBG had that rubber band in so bad. I mean, that was a different computer I was using, but still. Just do it. Just do it. So I gotta board the helicopter. Well, I already read that somewhere. I know that. I'm not sure why I was holding a grenade that I couldn't throw earlier. I must have been out, and it just looks like I had one. 3D view. Okay, so everyone's starting out here. I guess I'll pick... No idea what any of this stuff is. I think I was okay over here, maybe. Maybe I'll get these people. Or I'll get killed by these people. We'll see. Why am I a dude? I mean, I guess I don't care too much, but my avatar was not a dude. Okay, if there's anything I've learned about shotguns in recent video games to come out, they're not good anymore. Ooh, me likey. Alright, so here I am on the map. There's people over that way, so I need to turn around. Yes, that direction. Why can't I zoom? Well, that's weird. A sniper rifle that can't zoom. I will have to change that button. I'm gonna do that right now, because sniper rifle that can't zoom is a little pointless, in my opinion. Okay, so let's right click. We'll just go ahead and do... Cool. So I just gotta like double click it. And the grapple hook. Let's give this a shot, shall we? Cool. Doesn't have a crazy long cooldown. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Alright, so there were people over there. Maybe one of them's still alive. Tough to tell. Well, that is not what I intended to do. Which is okay, that's fine. This reminds me of playing Dave Defeat. You jump, break a leg, out of bandages. Looks like I got lucky. That's where I hopped on the map. I don't think I'll hear a lot of footsteps. Ooh, what's this? Not really something I want, but I'll take it. Yeah, I'll just stick with this. Ooh, I'm really high up. Let's travel a little faster. Very interesting. Very cool. I'm liking this game a little bit more, just as I go along. It's pretty fun. Just a weird texture. Is that below? It sounded pretty close. It looked like there was someone in front of me shooting. A little tough to tell with the rain. Ooh, shotgun time, come on. I go prone. Give me your bandages. I need them. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use it. Somebody's close. Shizer. Run, punk! There you go. Shouldn't have moved. That's pretty fun though, for not being able to see in the map. I'm not sure if anyone's gonna see that I'm streaming since it I don't think it sent notifications out, but that's fine. That's fine. I'll just chalk that up to my bed. No worries. I'm just having fun. Yeah, I was hoping to chillax with some of the y'all peeps, but already at level 8. See? It is a female avatar. I don't know if that was a bug or just looked like a dude. But I could have swore that was a dude. I'm not really sure what the difference is between these, like mobility, capacity, what that whole ordeal is, but we'll just we'll leave it. Okay, so last time I dropped over here. Let's I guess everyone likes this area. Some people like over here. I didn't like over there too much, so let's go. Let's just start where other people are. It's not very good for me being a noob, but we'll do it. Me and 4 other people. Or bots. I don't know if they're people or not. I assume they're people, but I could be very wrong. Alright, so there's 2 to my right, 1 to my left. I think I will go this way. Although the road probably isn't the best choice. But we'll do it. For a minute. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with the character model. That's a little weird. That makes me believe that I'm playing with bots and that I haven't got to the game yet. But I didn't see or read anything that said I was playing with bots. That jump was a little weird, but kinda cool. Not hating on it, just a little slow. Gimme. How do I get rid of it? Oh well. What is this? Oh, something I don't need. Hey, don't shoot me, I just found a gun. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I can't prone up here? Assuming they saw me. Oops. I might want to think about switching my E and my F. need it, but might as well. Okay, so only one person died. I saw someone go that way. I was kind of listening out for if they were gonna come up this way, but maybe that's not their goal. Ooh, that was interesting. I could hang upside down on the ceiling. Interesting indeed. Whoa. That wasn't the goal. Check the map. Not a good place to stand. I could get up there, but revealed my location and didn't get the kill. Nice job, me. Not sure where the shooter. Oh, there he is. Okay, that's one. How much ammo do I have? 2 clips. 2 clips. Alright, let's go prone. See what you got. I don't need that, but I'll take it. And I need 762. Give it. Give it. Probably not the best place to chill, but see about using some of these bandages. I think I saw him. Are these bots? I'm not trying to make fun of people if they're not. Gibby. What else you got? Oh shit! Get the fuck out of that screen. Alright. They were smart, they'd come up over there. I hate to be a camper, but I am living. Is anybody gonna let me pick up stuff out of here? I don't need that. I am wondering why, like... I don't need it, but I'll take it. Wait, there was a stock. This is what I need. Okay, go over here. I got a little bit more bullets. Looks like I kind of lucked out. I have to run from the ash. But there's only 12 people, 13 now, dead, and I killed 5 of them, so... Let's try not to do anything too stupid and die. Scorpion. Looks a little bit like a gun that I want. I'll take it. Oh. Okay. Okay, where should I go next? Probably somewhere over here. I'm guessing. You go that way. I haven't heard shooting in a while. That doesn't mean there's nobody nearby. Interesting. Okay, so these islands are not going to be safe. There's a control. Oh, it's a European boat. Pirate ship. Interesting. I do. I don't remember it raining. It's quick. Alright, so there's a supply drop over there, but I'm not going for that. Wonder if that's what's over there too. Wish I had a scope. I wonder if there's an easier way to detach without doing that. Oof. Someone's on a killing spree. I am not in the right spot. Not really. But a lot of people are dying. Maybe I'll, oh shit. I spoke too soon. Not what I tried to do. So someone was shooting at me and they let me go. Or so it seems. They're right behind me, about to stealth me. Okay, 120 seconds. People are dropping like hotcakes. $60 seconds. Gunfire gets louder. Five seconds to go. helicopter's way over there, but at least I know that's where people are going. Oh shit. Guess I don't need that. I'm just trying to make sure I got enough ammo before I go toward the very end here. I have this nice AK. Let's try to use this. Now, in my opinion, if people are smart, they'd go for the helicopter, because it holds 4, and there's 4 people left. Unless, if I just don't know how this works. Which is totally possible. Shooting at me for real, dog? Oh, good luck shooting at me underwater. Get to the chopper. Crap, I was just too far away. Revealing player positions. How about let's not save it? Oh, there is a cooldown for it, I see. Well, that happened. think I was playing against bots, but I don't know. What is newspaper? Oh, that. Interesting. Okay. Well, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Unlock solo mode. Congratulations, you have passed the training mode and locked the solo mode. In normal games, you'll encounter a lot less bots. Hoop to do. As your skill and rating gets higher, you'll stop encountering bots in your games completely. Okay, so they were bots. That's alright. It was still fun. Can't spin my character around. At least not with the mouse. Alright. So, instead of doing training versus AI, the game was just like, hey, we're going to put you against AI anyway. But that's okay, I guess. And we'll go ahead and start the match. Yeah, I was checking to see if the stream was discoverable without searching for it. I don't think it is. I mean, I could restart the stream, but I mean, I just did that like a bajillion times to get the stream to work right. And since it's working, I don't really want to mess with it. Yeah, I think it might have had to do with like the time of day, like in the evening, internet bandwidth's getting all used up, and right around this time, I don't know, I guess people are not using the internet as much. It's like literally waiting a certain time. Okay. Well, now that I can defeat bots, let's see how bad I do against real people. The reals. But yeah, like the whole bulletproof vests and the helmets, like I know how it works in like old CS, you know, obviously if you have a helmet, it's way better than not having a helmet. But as far as like how they upgrade, I'm not sure if it's picking up special ones or picking up more of it. So, probably doing a lot of things wrong. Please don't copy me. It will probably be bad. Oh, that was weird. Do-do-do. I found a bug. And I should probably pick somewhere to drop. Okay, so I do okay. I mean, I did okay here with bots. I'll pick somewhere down here. I haven't been there. Well, we'll see how it goes. At least I started out in a nice small little town. Still not sure what's the deal with my avatar being a dude, but what's the I think I have a free look button. I'll take this. I think I'm a little too used to Warframe hitting X to pick up stuff. I think there's a few other games that do that too. Okay, got a vest and a helmet. Not the best thing in the world, but better than not having them. Can't climb the ladder. Okay, picking up extra helmets does nothing. Good to know. And I think I'm gonna need more ammo. It's probably a really good gun. I keep looking at it and I'm like, nah. I thought I had a button to put stuff like that on, but perhaps not. Shotgun choke. I'll take that. Shotgun doesn't seem to be all that powerful, so let's just use a bunch of guns that probably have the same ammo. Just kidding. It's funny. So, a handful of people here, there's a couple people up there. Either way, I gotta go that way, so I guess I'm gonna go like that. There's only 20 people. I should be paying attention to that stuffs. Oh, 12 gauge. Red dot. What is that? 50 caliber. The Desert Eagle. Why do you tempt me? Okay, so I picked up a lot of those, and they're not doing anything. Oh, tactical foregrip. Alright, let's get out of here. Fun times. So there should be someone to the right, probably looking on their right. They're probably not looking over here, but they might be. There also might be someone to my left who's going to be looking in this general area. So this one's going that way, that one's probably going that way. And then I got this nice little dip. I gotta itch my leg. Oh, wait a second. Is it F to release that line? E to set it out, F to let it go? Yes, it is. Well, learning. Yes, I do not know what that is, but thank you for telling me. Okay, so it looks like I can do multiple grapples, but they each have a cooldown, it seems. What's in here? Bandages. Ooh, wish I had a sniper. Alright, so if that person from the seafood market already made it over here, then they're there. The other person would be on that side of that hump, probably. Probably, maybe, most likely not. I don't really like the lack of cover in that general area, though. So I'm gonna try to get up on these houses. I will take you. And, oops, I did not mean to do that. Probably just wasted some of my ammo, but cheers. Sniper extended mag. That could be fun. Oh, it is. I'm not sure which button is the backpack. And then I found it. Okay, so what do I have that I don't need? I don't need that. I don't. Oh, I do need this. So I have like totally different ammo types. Wait, that could come in handy. Oh, well, that's all I can carry. I know I don't have 50 cal on me, but if I see one, it would be nice to have the extra 10 bullets, apparently. Here, let's do it like this. Okay. Can't pick that up. Um, yeah. Just trying to see if certain things stack. Oh. For some reason I thought that was a regular grenade. Okay, so this is what we got left. Really? I can't take more 9mm? Let's see. I mean, I guess I could either get rid of the MP5 or I hope that don't put me over the edge. I got a sight. P5. I guess I'll use this one. Although yeah, that's fine. I'll do that. Drop shotgun ammo? I thought I did. Do I have some on me? I have 50 cal, which I kind of don't need. I could get rid of these flashbangs, because I probably won't use them. I mean, I like flashes, but there's only like 10 people left. And it's going to be close quarter combat in a moment. I just really wanted to hang on to that 50 cal. I love my snipers. I get the feeling somebody went there. Okay, is that a supply drop? Not that I think I'm gonna go for it, but it's a good way to find people. People preoccupied. I don't think I killed anybody this round. Nope, no kills. What's going on, Digital Cat? You played this game before? This is literally my first hour and a half. Hour and 18 minutes. Really wish I had that sniper. Oof. That dude went the wrong way. He probably saw my bullets. Knows I'm over here. Alright, I gotta go that way. Okay, out in the open, but I'm in the safe zone. Kinda looking for that dude to come up out of the water. I wonder if they're shooting at that guy. Well, you see that every day, don't you? I wonder, was that someone shooting at me, or if that was just a bullet far away? Very, very far away. Oof, I am really far. Luckily, I got a couple minutes to get there. I still got quite a ways to go. There was some shooting going on over here. Well, made it to the buildings. I should really stop speaking too soon, though. 2 minutes. About a third of the way there. Okay. Halfway there, a minute to go. I need to hurry it up. That person must be owning. Oof. Alright. Don't get hurt. Thank you. Seconds. 5 people left. 2, 1. Oh, shit. Well, that's alright. Pretty sure it was a person that was gliding around like a boss, owning the skies. I'll have a little bit of a cigarette as I wait for the next match to queue. I bet this is a lot more fun with a squad, with some peeps, some friends to play with. Thanks for reminding me that I didn't add anybody. That's okay. Gotta love the spaghetti monster. What's poppin'? How's it going, Nebulous? What's good? I'm just playing RoE, so actually the first time I've ever played it. I'm about an hour and a half into it. It's fun so far. Have you ever played it? Oh, true. It's pretty fun. I'm not sure if you ever tried PUBG. It's a little similar. It's got quite a few differences, but it's a little bit along those lines. Yeah. You'll see here in a minute once the match starts. Instead of parachuting, like parachuting in, you kind of pick where you want to land on the map, and you can kind of see where everybody else picks. DOS. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I've actually got a few retro games that I I really want to play, and if I can get them to work on my crappy Windows 10, I might stream a little bit of that at some point. Yeah, it's a little bit like PUBG. One of the really cool things that I noticed was this game not only has like you can jump and pull out a parachute, or parachute's the wrong word. It's like a wind sail. But you actually have like 3 different things you can choose from, and one's like, I think it's, you got a bike, unless if that's a button that I'm just not utilizing. But there's a bike that you can pop out. There's I'm using a grappling hook because I was watching one of my friends use that, and I was like, oh, that looks really cool, going all Spider-Man and stuff. But other than that, I mean, a bunch of people drop down on an island or series of islands, and after a certain amount of time goes by, it like in PUBG or in what's it called? Fortnite. I'm just kidding. Yeah, but it's pretty fun. I bet it would be a lot more fun with people to play with. But I know my friends were going to sleep. I was like, oh, I'm gonna download that. See if I can get halfway decent. I got good enough to start owning. Yeah, Fortnite. Started getting good enough to beat the bots, but I guess that's kind of expected, a little expected. But it happened, so I'm glad I got that over with. It was fun. And yeah, my last match, there was a person, I'll just say to the right of me. I mean, technically they're like northeast of me and north of me, but to the right of me, the whole time I was traveling on the map, I was watching them glide through the air, and you hear people shooting at them, and I'm thinking, man, that person must be owning, because people were dying, and I just kept seeing them in the air, and I think that's who ended up killing me. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of bots and botters in games. Just bots in general, the way the internet is now. X to stow your weapon. Oh, it's called holster. I was like, wait, is that something new? No, it's just a holster. What MMO were you playing? Like, the one you're talking about? You never know. I don't think they'd ever admit to something like that. Ah, see, you could pick between the glider, the BMX, and the grappling hook. And I'm not sure why these things say less capacity and mobility. At least that's the way I'm interpreting it. But, like I said, the grappling hook looked like fun, so I'll go with that. Just for fun. And yeah, instead of dropping down, got 20 minutes, and these little squares are where other people are gonna pop up at. So I'll pick up here. Haven't been up there in a few missions. Tibia? I don't think I played that, but I could have swore I saw someone mention it just today even. But heck yeah, 2D's awesome. I played a few top-down games. I think the last one I can recall was on mobile. It was wasn't an MMO, but it was like a top-down shooter. It's pretty fun though. Capture the flag. Had a couple different classes. I had fun with it. I should really head towards a building now. Not sure why I was looking in that direction. There's probably gotta go that way, but I'm not playing with bots anymore. I probably need a better weapon than what I got. But I mean, if you want to tell me about Tibia, like I said, I haven't played it. I pretty sure I've heard the name. I might have even just saw somebody mentioning it today, because I was like, oh, I haven't played that game. I try not to be too janky with my camera, but yeah, for me, I just kind of look for stuff to move, like a cat. But these games tend to favor, like, who is the better spotter? I mean, that's just my opinion. Ooh, did I get a scope? I don't think it's for this gun. Check out the grapple. It's pretty cool. And, Ash arrives. Oh, out there. And check this out. The grapple hook. Totally go Spider-Man. It's pretty cool. I think that's pretty neat anyway. I think I had this just a moment ago. I don't think I need this. I probably shouldn't have picked it up, but you never know. I don't have a sniper. I would love to have one, but I do not. Alright, so my objective, other than not going the wrong way, is to find people before the map closes in too much. It was PvP. Was because of dexterity, had to aim spells, pick up spears. Does made the game so noob. It sucked all the pleasure and challenge. Sorry, I'm not trying to run into the wall, I'm reading. Play it now. True. Yeah, there's actually a handful of games. I can't say like a lot, but there are some games that I'm getting back into, or I'd kind of like to get back into, where I'm playing them on private servers because either the official one is no longer available, because, you know, it's just old games sometimes. That happens too. And what was the other reason? Generally, they have less gross microtransactions. That's another good reason. Me personally, I wish I could get like source code to one of these games and like mod the crap out of it. Host a server where it's pretty much not even the game anymore, you know, just like totally modded out. Yeah, that's another good point. Like some of those games are really grindy, and not everyone likes that kind of thing. Not everyone likes those long grinds. If I see a boat, I'll take it. I'm gonna swim. I think I'm gonna go this way though, in case if I get down here and it ends up going back up there. I think I go faster underwater. Tough to tell. Ultima sprites? Interesting. That's another thing. Like, I haven't made any serious sprite work in years, but I used to have a lot of fun with that. I know some people, they all want the 3D graphics, and I mess around a little bit with that too, but like 3D meshes, polys, like I love it. They can look really great if you spend a lot of time on it, for sure. Texturing it, weighting things, but oh my gosh, it is so much more work for sometimes a very similar result. I mean, if you think about it, you know, you make a nice sprite sheet, several sprite sheets, whatever. I don't know. I mean, different people are probably different. There's some people maybe they would much rather do 3D than a sprite sheet. Sprites may take way longer for them. I don't think so, but maybe. But yeah, I like 2D stuff. I like the old school sprites, sprite animations. I was actually a little surprised that, I mean, I know it's like old tech and whatnot, but I was a little surprised that people didn't figure out a way to render 3D objects as sprites, like, so they're not 3D anymore, obviously. But yeah, game engines nowadays, they're not optimized for crap. They're all about having good graphics, which isn't a bad thing. I definitely would have been, oops, not the right button. Definitely would have been all about that whenever I was younger, for sure. But once you start getting into the graphic race, it really only goes so far, in my opinion, anyway. I will have to get the distance down on these things. I mean, if you feel like it, you can drop a link. I don't think you can post it in this live stream because I just generally set it to allow all comments and then let YouTube check for spam, and it might flag things that are links. But yeah, if you send me a link sometime, like drop in the comments section of this video if you feel like it, I'll check it out. I can't guarantee it'll be my kind of game, but I can definitely give it a look. I mean, what I'm playing right now, this isn't exactly my kind of game either. I used to really be into shooter games, like FPS and third-person shooters, but I don't know. They're just kind of boring nowadays. Not that this is boring. It's kind of relaxing. Definitely compared to like PUBG and whatnot. Seems a lot are built with the same game engine. You get around things. True. True this. There are ways around some things. Don't give up too many secrets. Some things are best kept secret. That way people can do things. I know it's probably like really vague. It doesn't really mean anything, but yeah. I mean, it does mean something if you get it, but I'm not sure if I was a little too vague. But yeah, there's certain tools, certain things out there for modders, developers, and people who just want to make something, not for money, but just for fun, for entertainment. And I think it's a shame that there's so much corporate greed that really doesn't care about the consumer anymore. Like, I'm not saying none of them do, but, you know, there's probably the people making the stuff care. But at the same time, there's so many who just don't. Yeah, there's so many who just don't. Some of those companies, I absolutely, I was right. I did have to go back up there. That's why I was kind of hovering around here. I'm probably not the only one who thought that, so there's probably some people over here. But yeah, there's certain game companies where they would have to make some major changes, not just like make one game that is different from the BS they've been pulling. But I don't know, once upon a time I was a big fan. Well, I don't even like using that word fan personally, but I mean, I was a fan of a lot of different companies, and you know, I got older and they got really bad with some of the stuff they've done, and And I just I don't endorse it. I don't support it. I don't want to pay for that. All right, so they're going up that way. It's very likely they know where I was shooting from. Keep an eye out over there. Yeah, I was reading your chat. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even like super opposed to certain types of downloadable content or buying items after the fact of the game, but I really, really, really do miss being able to buy a game and that's the game, and I don't have to worry about nerfs, a character or a class or some aspect of the game that I've invested my time in, that I was like, this is fun for me and this is how I want to play. And then one day the developers are just like, nah, we don't want you to play like that. We want you to play how we want you to play. And for me, I'm just like, I don't know, I feel like I get ripped off sometimes. Like, I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like that. It's that's probably my biggest challenge for getting into these competitive, quote unquote competitive esport wannabe title games where they're, I get it, ooh, I can't shoot. Wait, can I shoot underwater? I've seen people shoot underwater. Dang it. I'm not sure what happened there. I mean, I know what happened there, but... Oof, yeah, like, I was playing Gears of War, and it was a fun game, or game series. I haven't played all of them, but, like, I played the first 3. Yeah. The first 3. And I bought I don't want to say I bought every cosmetic in the game, but I literally went on like eBay and stuff and bought the pre-order special weapons and skins and all that stuff because I like cosmetics. And I even do that sometimes in games that I don't actually play long term. I'll just be like, well, I want that, and I'll buy it, and then the game ends up going under like 3-6 months later. Where does this dude go? Did he jump out of his boat? If I knew how to change my seat in the boat, I'd probably hop in there and see if I could shoot out of it, but either way, probably not a good idea. Go ahead and... Yeah, exactly. Be able to just buy the game and you own it. And there's a lot of games that I bought and I owned, and either somebody stole it or disc got damaged or whatever. And for me, it's just kind of a shame. Like, I mean, I know stuff happens, but it's like now I can't play those games anymore. And there used to be archives online, but because of greed, people want to take those archives down, or they took a lot of those archives down, and I didn't really agree with that. It was, if anything, it was good promotion for a lot of bad companies. Like companies who used to be good or were legit at one time and they just changed their ways and they're not. And now you can't even be like, see, look, back in the day, this company was great. You can't even really show people anymore. You literally gotta, like, go get an illegal, you know, technically, quote-unquote, illegal version of the game. And then you got like the DRM problem, where companies will waste all their money putting DRM in it. I can't jump over that rock. Like they'll put, you know, copyright protection, which I understand copyright protection. I'm not like complaining about that, but they'll spend a lot of money on the copyright protection aspect. Ah, jeez. Well, I didn't get my wish of finding people before it got to the very end, but that's okay. We had a good chat. I had fun. Like I said, this I don't feel like is all bound up like in PUBG for one example. Like when I played that game, the rubber banding was terrible, but you know, I'd find some guns and then get sniped out across the map, you know, all the way across the map from friggin' aimbotter who literally couldn't even see me. And it took like months, you know, like I got the game when it first came out. My computer wasn't the best, but the game was optimized like crap. And I think other people didn't notice how bad the cheating and stuff was. Oh, I just saw that. Until until a lot of the choking. Until that newlywed syndrome wore off for a lot of people, and they, like, you know, a lot of people left the game, and then you see all the cheaters. And I played CS, you know, back in the day through thick and thin, despite all the cheaters. So, but in old CS, you know, I had my own server that I paid for, and if cheaters came in, I could tell them, hey, there are certain times where you're allowed to cheat in this server, because I did that to keep hackers out of my server. I would let people hack in the server if it was designated, and everyone knew what hacks looked like, everyone spectated, and yeah, if someone came in my server and was like trying to hack, everyone knew what hacks looked like in my server, and they would call them out instantly. Dude, you're hacking. You can't do that. Hacks aren't allowed right now. Come back some other time if you want to use your hacks. You know, or turn them off. And I liked it. I mean, I really loved it. Yeah. I was a kid. I rented it with my little brother for a while, and what was that? I thought I saw something fly over me. Shadow. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Those were the days. Those were the days. There's no going back now. Counter-Strike Go is a totally different beast. It's a monopoly. You rent the servers from Valve, and they're 64 tick rate, the official ones, and not 120 tick rate. You legit cannot rent a high tick rate server for CSGO, which to me was just insane. It was one thing to pay double the price and rent it from Valve, like they were trying to monopolize it, but I was like, okay, well, I guess I have to. The game looks nice. But then I went and checked the tick rate, and I'm like, wait. And then I went and checked out, like, the moderation rules, and it's like, so I can't kick hackers out of my own server? If they come in and ruin an official league match, I just gotta, like, let them? Like, nah, man, that's absolute bogus. It's crap. What? Okay, the helicopter's there, but the helipad is over here. Yeah, like I said, I'm new to this game, I'm still figuring it out. But I guess I get to camp without a scope, but camp it is. Oh, is that somebody? No, guess not. I should move less though. Oof, I hear booms. Alright. So the helipad is like right there. Literally, I'm camped right by it. I mean, my head would be poking up if I sit right there. At least I think so. And yeah, I'd actually rather, like, kill people than just extract, but we'll see what happens. There's still 6 people. There's really not much left of the map. Okay, so it's here. also learning, like...
Attention everyone. This helicopter will only stay for a short period of time. There are 4 seats. Please board as soon as possible. I repeat, there are only 4 seats. Please
I
board
got
as soon as possible.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even own a Commodore 64, but that's awesome. That must have been a lot of fun. Playing some Commodore. I pretty much came in around the DOS era. I remember playing games on DOS when you had to like type in some stuff, you know, like put in the disk, the floppies or whatever, the huge ones. Cassettes, nice. That's very interesting. Oh man, that would have been fun. Yeah, C prompt. And some of those games, some of them were, it was almost like you spent more time typing all the stuff into the prompts to load the game up than you actually spent playing the game. But that's how it was back then. That's how it was. And yeah, then shortly thereafter, we got a computer with Windows 95 on it. I want to say it had Windows 93 on it, but we like upgraded it almost instantly. But I don't know if I ever used Windows 93. But yeah, Windows 95, Windows 98. First Sega was a PC that took cartridges. That's pretty awesome. Sega was actually one of my first... I don't know if it was the first, but it was definitely one of the first consoles I ever played as a kid. My uncle used to play Mortal Kombat, and whenever I was pretty little, I would play Sonic. But whenever I would go over to his house, or to my family's house, and he'd be playing some Mortal Kombat, like old school on the Sega and whatnot, and I was pretty good at it. Q Basic? Interesting. Oh yeah, Sonic that was tight. 2-player, shared screen. I don't think well, was Mario shared screen? One of the Mario Brothers games, it was 2-player, but I don't think it was even share screen. I think it was like alternate. But yeah, vintage games. There's a lot of appeal there. One of the old games that I really want to play. Oh, I played Sonic till nearly had a seizure. Dark room 5 hours. Yikes. I never had seizure issues from games, but I did get really sick the first time I ever played a Nintendo 64. I got really sick. Not like while I played it, but like I went to sleep and I had nightmares about the game Wave Race, which was one of the first games I played for N64. And in my game, I was like spinning in a circle, you know, pretty much playing Wave Race. And it was just very dizzying and disorienting and just like, whoa. But yeah, I still remember that. Oh, I didn't pick a good place. Oh well. Just being a filthy casual right now. Really trying to get me a kill. Like I said, I shouldn't have even went for that extraction. I should have camped. I had a good camp spot. Maybe. But that's alright. I'm learning. Ah, yeah, the seizure warnings. Yeah. Those games, they had those bright, well, I mean, maybe not some of the older games, but definitely when it came to like maybe some of the Sega games and Nintendo 64 era, you get like a big white box that says warning, may cause seizures, or however it was stated, may induce seizures, or if you have seizures, consult your doctor. I don't remember what they said, but I remember it was a big white box, and it was like on the manuals and everything. Those were the days. Break every 15 minutes. Yeah, that's another thing, is when I'm playing PvP, like, on the serious, like, whenever I was younger, sure, I was probably, like, getting my aggression out, and I'm just like, you know, no, give me more things to kill. But now that I'm, like, older, and I'm, like, you know, trying to be, like, chill and stuff, like, some games can be, like, so intense that I just need a little 2-minute, 1-minute, sometimes 5-minute break in between matches, just because the adrenaline can be surging through me, and I'll be like, what do you call it? You know, like, my hands are shaking, like FPS Doug. My hands are shaking. No, I don't want to. I don't want to go there. I'm still shooting. I'm still getting headshots. Oh man, that was so funny back in the day. People probably look at it now and they're like, "What was this?" It was funny. It was good times. FPS Doug. Yeah, I should start out near people on the map. I'd totally go at them with a shotgun. I did it with the bots. I'll shoot bots with a shotgun. That's why I kind of don't want it, because I know it's not that good. I had to hit the dude like 3 times with it. Plus, I'm pretty sure I hit him with like 1 bullet of a submachine gun or some light assault rifle or something. Ooh. Is that so? They when you die in that game, you drop your loot for the whoever killed you to loot it. Kind of like RuneScape. I think you mentioned that. It was older than RuneScape. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Ooh, no ammo for this gun. Must be sharing. Those games can have their appeal, you know, if the person is going into it knowing that, it can be even more exhilarating, knowing that you could lose your crap. But in other games, it's very, very frustrating, and you're just like, are you kidding me? It took me hundreds of hours maybe to get that. And then it's gone because of lag. Like, that's my thing. Like, if the game's gonna have harsh penalties, then make sure it runs good. Like, good. If people aren't crashing, lagging, and everyone's like, nah, I got a great overall experience, you know, it's optimized good. That's, you know, those kind of things could be implemented, and people won't get so frustrated. But, yeah, I friggin' hate losing out on stuff because of lag. That's really frustrating. Oh, I got a helmet. I don't need that. Somebody died here, so I shouldn't stand here too long. And I learned that that's tab. So now I know how to close that window. When bots were shooting at me, I was like, how do I close this? Compensator? I guess it adds it automatically. What is going on here? Did I just... I'm so confused. Why did I just drop the same gun that I picked up? I must be derping. That's alright. Ooh. 2 levels from 2 minutes of lag. Yikes. Yeah, I started playing Cal Online. I haven't played it in a couple weeks, but I started playing it a couple weeks back. And, yeah, when that game came out, it was... Healer was so respected in that game. Like, there's PvP, people could come up and, like, assassinate you, like, you know, kill you, and you're totally not suspecting it at all. Healers didn't necessarily get mercy there, you know, it was easy to pick on them, but in general, the healer was was it wasn't like you had to have a healer, because there actually were people in the game that knew how to play without a healer. But when you did the bosses and the raids, or even just when you were low level and you're farming, when a healer came and revived you, they spared you like 50% of your death cost, which every time you died, it would go up more and more and more. So like the first time you died, you lose like 20% of your XP bar. Then the next time it would be like maybe 50 or 60%, and then the next time you died, like I think it was the third time you die in that game, you'd lose your whole bar. And I think they changed the rate of XP gain in it, because you know it's old game now, and they kind of want people to catch up maybe, although they don't advertise it that way. But yeah, you could lose a month's worth of grinding, of farming XP, just from lag. Ooh, half the people are dead already. Yikes. I mean, it's not a bad thing, I want to kill them. Yeah. I really like that game. I mean, there's still some people playing it, but it's mostly people who were playing it years ago, so I'll see an old name that I've seen, like, years ago, and I'll be like, hey, it's you, and I'll just be kind of excited, but at the same time, they don't remember who the heck I am. I'm logging in with a different name, starting all over again. But it's fun to see them. It's like, that's awesome. Glad people still, they do what they enjoy. I'm a little, don't necessarily have the time that I had whenever I was younger to grind things out. Not requiring very much sleep back then. I still don't have to have too much sleep, but you know what I'm saying. Like you said, some of the newer servers, the privately owned servers, they kind of take care of that. You know, they know that you don't have 10 years to get back to where you were when you played last. So, and I don't mind grind. I played Phantasy Star Online 2 for GameCube, or Episode 2 for GameCube, and I didn't even have internet connection, and I played that game for over 10 years, like off and on. And I played it locally with people, and it was the one game, like people would come over and they'd see me playing it, and they'd say, hey, let's play any other game you have, anything else but this. And I'd say, okay. And we'd get through the whole list of GameCube games that I had, maybe even some other console, and then they'd say, hey, what about that weird space game? That weird space RPG that you play? You want to play that? We'd be like, yeah, I always want to play that. Oh yeah, I love that game. Like, for me, I would just go grind, like after I was like level 160 or 80 or something, I would like stock up on health potions. Like, I was a healer, really squishy character, but I go solo the boss by myself. I just stock up on every item that I could carry, and I was able to beat the boss on ultimate by myself. It's a rewarding feeling to be able to do that. But yeah, playing with my friends, it was great. But yeah, what I was saying about the grinding was, like, I just go to the mines and farm there, and maybe like once a month, once every couple months, I'd get a red drop, which was like a rare drop. And even if it was crap, it was exciting to see the rare drop, because they didn't happen every day. It didn't happen, you know, you didn't go farm a boss 100 times and get a red drop, kind of thing, like in games nowadays. Like, games nowadays, it's like, go play this 1,000 times, and then maybe you'll get your item. Back then, it was just like, nah, you got a 0.00012% chance. And, you know, for X item, and everything had its own very slim chance to get. Ooh. Nice. That was another thing right there. Like, if you're you know, you like trading, farming items and then selling them. That could be a crap ton of fun too, you know, like, it's an experience all on its own, where you get to, like, kind of meet people. I should take cover. No one's shooting at me, but I don't like running in the open. It's not a good idea. Not in FPS games. But yeah, it's an experience all on its own to collect those kind of things and then trade them to other people, sell them to other people. And some people, you know, they're so excited. They're like, "Oh, I wanted this so bad. I farmed, you know, 10,000 hours or 100 hours or however, you know, depending on the game, and I never got it. You know, I'm so glad I just farmed up the gold instead." I hear footsteps, but it's tough to tell if it's mine. This isn't CS. I don't feel like I should be walking everywhere. But yeah, still more for fighting, but hey, I hear you. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Fight for hunting spots. Like, that's what people would end up like in that game Cal Online. There's a Korean MMO, came out around the same time as WoW, which I didn't really get into WoW until like 2007. I played it for like a month with some friends on the free trial, and then I gave the account away because I was like, yeah, it's fun, but nah, monthly subscription's not really my thing. I like to be able to walk away from something and come back and not feel like I'm not getting my money's worth just because I'm not playing it every day of the week, kind of thing. Would you go to leave or die? Nah, I was pretty nice. I was more the type of person who would like go find a hunting spot where other people were kind of like afraid to go. Like my own secret spots. Like, I'd find, well, if I stand in this little area, the mobs won't come get me, and I can farm these things that I need, and they'll respawn at a good rate. So yeah, I had my own hunting spots for sure. And if people were coming, sometimes I'd just stop. I'd stop farming, and I'd just like go somewhere else. Not to let them farm there, but so that way they wouldn't know what I was doing, and they wouldn't steal my spot. But yeah, there were people who were jerks, and they would come up and they'd be like, leave or die, and then they'd put the assassin mask on, and they try to PvP. And the way my character was set up, I mean, it was a healer. My main was a healer anyway. But I had a few tricks up my sleeve where I could kill the other classes that thought that they were protected. Like, the archers had so much evasion that most classes couldn't even hit them, unless if it was another archer. But because I had, like, multiple eggs, I just swap on, like, the archer's egg, and had, like, just enough of the evade, dodge, accuracy, all in one stat, so that way I could hit them. And they would start getting hit by me, and they get slow effect, and they're like, they can't move, which makes their dodge go down even more, and they're just like, oh crap. Hey Banjojo, what's going on? Yeah, my stream, probably because I had so many hiccups the first time. Scheiße! Oof. I see him. I need to go prone, though. Maybe heal up. I didn't want to move, because he would have saw me for sure. He knew where I was, though. Snap. Yeah, I don't think it popped up in people's feeds, because I had the issues, like, rebooting it so many times. But It doesn't, it just now had a frame drop. I haven't had a frame drop the whole time playing, and it just now said that I had frame drop. So, 2 hours stream. I'm starting to get a little hot. My computer's also getting a little hot, but not as hot as me. I don't mean it like that. I mean like my body temperature. Want to kill somebody. Those bots got me overconfident. I reached level 4. I mean level 10. And unlocked whatever that is. Yeah, there's these I wonder where it is. Battle Buddy? Yeah. Check out this cool referral code. It looks like it says sassy. That's kind of neat. But yeah, I put in my buddy's one of my buddy's referral codes as he was ending his stream, and I think that's what bumped me up to level 7. So I didn't do all that great, but I had fun. I killed some bots. I learned a little bit more about the map and some things that I shouldn't do. I think I'm gonna play one more. I don't have OBS set up to just go swap game out right now. I was gonna set it up like that, but I want to make sure that things work before I do it. I probably have better luck in a squad too, because I think solo people are all like kind of doing what I'm doing, except more cautious and better at it. You know, like hiding in the bushes. Hey, Nightband Jojo. Thanks again for popping by. Sorry, my stream didn't announce. But I got other games. I'll try playing this one again. And I got quite a few games that I want to try, especially in the retro department. But I've been meaning to give this game a try, so I'm glad I did. I didn't do that great, but I didn't get pwned in the first minute like PUBG. Trying to hide in a bush, wait for my rubber band to end, and somebody pops me in the head as soon as I stand up. Yeah, sassy. I like that code. It's funny. I will have another part of a SIG. I kind of let the one I started earlier burn up. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and I didn't expect to just jump in this game and be kicking everybody's butt. I was hoping that maybe I'd get like a kill at least every other match. But that's alright. That's alright. Like I said, I'm not dying the first minute. I could be doing a lot worse. I'm not doing that bad. It was, it was fun chatting with you guys. I mean, I chat with Band Jojo for a minute in between while I was trying to fix the stream. But yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to do this, so that way come hang out, come chill. Another reason why I'm looking for some, I don't want to call them casual games, but games that I could play a little bit more casually. Like I can glance away from my screen every couple seconds and not have to worry about, like if I was playing Overwatch, for example, I've never tried streaming Overwatch. I haven't really thought about streaming it. But it would probably be a little bit trickier for me to read the chat. A little bit. Yeah, definitely. And thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a great one yourself, okay? And I hope to see you next time if you feel like dropping by. We'll chat about some more game stuff. And I will look up that game that you were telling me about. I don't know if I'll find the private server, but I can go back through the chat logs later. I know it started with a T. I'll probably go up a little further. What was it called? What was it called? I mean, I could just look after the stream. Tibia. Tibia. Alright, bud. You have a great night. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. The trick is getting it to run on Windows 10. Peace, bro. You have a great one. I'm going to try to go a little bit more try hard. It is getting hot in here, but I'm going to try one more time. If this match starts up in the next minute, it's at 4 minutes now. If it starts at 5 minutes, I'll go do another match. If not, I'll go ahead and end the stream. I'll watch a movie and chillax. Get ready for bed, maybe. Or go do some mod duty somewhere. I kind of did some of that this morning, though. I wanted a little break from it. Oh, 10 seconds. Alright, well, hey, thanks for checking out the stream, everyone. Y'all have a great one. Peace.